Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Tantra and Tarot with Kelly. Today, we're going to be talking about the new moon in Cancer, which was exact last night, June 28th, on 7 degrees of Cancer at 8:52 p.m. Mountain Time. Yeah, so let's start off by saying happy birthday to all the Cancers out there. Hope you're loving your special time with the sun in Cancer. Also, I'd like to mention, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so by clicking the button below. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's talk a little bit about this moon energy. Anytime we have a new moon, it's a new beginning. And this new beginning is being initiated by the sun in Cancer. Cards are already jumping out. And it may feel a little emotional right now. It could feel like you're working on your security. This new moon's about trusting your intuition and allowing yourself to be guided by your feelings. So whatever feels safe, it feels like being at home, may be the way to go right now. So let's see here. What does it feel like to me, though? Well, Cancer is represented by the crab. So maybe this time we have been a little crabby, or we feel like protecting our soft inner side, or perhaps we may feel like going back into our shell. Bottom of the deck, when I finished cutting, is the Justice card. So we'll see how that comes back into play. Either way, I'm going to keep shuffling. We're going to take a moon card, and we're going to take... let's take this one. And then we're going to take two from the I Ching and one from the card deck here, the archetype card. So anyway, you may feel like you want to do projects at home, like there is just some things that you want to take care of to improve your environment so that your shell, where you live, where you're at, is going to be the best it can be. And at this time, with a new beginning, it may look like some new projects that you feel like finally starting. Perhaps you've been thinking about putting a new garden in your yard, or maybe building a fence, or having some kind of other protection or safety net that you're working on. And if that's the case, this sun is definitely going to be supporting it right now. So we're going to take a main energy, a past, a present, and a future, and see what we get. All right. Bottom of the deck, when I cut the deck, we've got the Nine of Swords. So some of the challenges that we may be dealing with at this time are the fact that we have Mars square Pluto. And so Mars being that planet of war and Pluto being the death and transformation, it may feel like you're going through a larger transformation right now that could be emotional, and it could perhaps be bringing you some anxiety. With that Justice card that we had at the beginning, another air card, it may just feel like we're trying to bring things into balance. We're trying to harmonize and see how to get all the wheels rolling in the right way, and how to find the right support for the changes that we may be making. All right, we got the main energy, the past, the present, and the future. Okay, so the main energy I have for this reading is the Three of Swords, past energy, Five of Cups, present energy, Four of Rings, future energy, Ace of Swords. Let's see what we have for the Moonology card. The Moonology card I have is the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. The archetype card is Liberator. And then we have two I Ching cards, and we're going to look more into these in a little bit. Let's see here. We have the first card we have is number 48, the Well. And the second card we have is number 50, the Cauldron. So we'll see what those mean, and there'll be a little special message between the two of them. Let's go ahead and start talking about how this all feels here. There is some sadness that I'm seeing in these cards. So with the Three of Swords, it may feel like there could have been some kind of heartbreak, or a three-party situation, or something that is causing you to look within into your heart space and try to heal the areas that may have been painful. That's not always easy. And with this emotional moon, it may have brought you some sadness. Maybe there were some tears. The past energy we have right here is the Five of Cups. So perhaps there's something that you are mourning right now, a past action, or something where maybe you lost a partnership and you're looking at the 2 cups that are left rather than the 3 that were spilled, and perhaps you're hoping for a new beginning for those 2 cups. I certainly am. And then the main energy I have right here is the 4 of rings. And what does that say to me? It says we're just going to be watching how much energy we put out. Perhaps we don't want to be spending a lot of money right now, and we feel like it's a better time to save your energy, save any heartache. If perhaps it's not the best time to be taking extra actions, and it's better to just stay within your 4 walls and find safety and protection there by not putting all of your energy out. And if you're going through somewhat of a mourning phase right now, when I flipped the card over, it definitely drew some emotion out of me. So it's the better time to just stay in then, and not try to get out and spread your love everywhere, rather than to pull it in and to use your energy to protect those you love and to feel safe within your emotions, with the emotions that you have. How do you feel safe with those emotions that you have, even if they're heavy or perhaps they aren't the favorite emotions that you like to be feeling? That's all right. In the future, we have this Ace of Swords here. It's cutting through the rose. It's like cutting through that love to get to the message of the truth. And if there's been any confusion or sadness, and there's something you've been worried about, perhaps soon there's going to be clarity. And so just hang in there for a little bit longer. And if you feel like just being in your shell, just do that. My spirit animals, the turtle, and the turtle and the crabs share quite a bit together. They've got the hard outer shell, they got the soft inner. And sometimes you just want to be in your shell and be at home and feel safe and be around the people that you love. So I definitely feel that this moon's going to be very well supporting those types of actions. But yeah, just be sure not to get too much in your head. Obviously, there's a lot of things that we do not know yet. This is the beginning of the moon cycle, and it may be taking a few months to complete. So it could be even in December of this year, when we have the full moon in Cancer, that we get this clarity and answer. So just pay attention to what you want that to be for yourself, and looking for clues and things to help you along your way, to help break up any of this heartache you may be feeling, or looking towards the past, wishing that something was different. So the Liberator card, I like this with that energy that we had at the beginning with the Justice card, the justice and liberation, what's fair, what's free, what is going to be bringing things into balance for you in such a way. It says light attributes, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. So we're feeling this way. We've got some negativity in our heads. Let's work on releasing that, perhaps through some meditation or through some exercise or other things that can help bring our minds into a good spot. So the shadow attribute here says, imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. So being very aware of how you're putting those boundaries up and what you're doing that may be causing others to feel trapped, and how you can liberate those by getting out of your ego and understanding that everybody has the chance to be free in this lifetime. So the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. This will be coming up here soon, as this is when the new moon is moving into her fuller moon stage. And the full moon we're going to be having here is in Capricorn. So just pay attention to that. It's going to be another one around boundaries and working hard and all those things that help build a healthy home life. So that could be where you're putting your efforts right now, which if that's the case, I think that's excellent. And let's read a little bit more about these 2 cards that we have with the I Ching. I'm going to take a look. I know number 48 is the well. So we're going to start there and we can read a little bit about that. Here we are. The well. Throughout all the cultures of the world, the well has served as a symbol for that which sustains life and provides constant and inexhaustible source of nourishment. Much like our Cancer sons, they are always nourishing for those of us here. They're the ones that take care the best. So human nature is basically the same. The passage of time cannot add to its dimensions, nor take anything away. Still, just as the well can be deepened to produce clearer water, we can enrich our lives by delving deeply within to tap our essential nature and to reach the true source of spiritual nourishment. So these energies that we have here, this Three of Swords, it may need some nourishing. You may need to go inside, spend more time with yourself, spend more time with your emotions to try to get to the bottom of that source so that you can release it and find yourself in a happier place with less heart pain at this time. All right, let's read number 50. Number 50 says, the cauldron symbolizes nourishment and rejuvenation. Another term for nourishment. So that's really a key word for this reading. Sooner or later, good comes to those who do good. Joy comes to those who bring joy to others. Opportunity comes to those who persist in their dreams. Rejuvenation is returning to one's natural desires and the recharging of batteries that comes from making progress towards one's aspirations. This reading suggests nourishment and transformation for people of goodwill. Good fortune and success are indicated here. And I'm sorry for the emotions. It's been an emotional time for me as well. But let's read what these two cards say together. Let's look at the changing lines we have between 48 and 50. We have line 4, line 5, and line 6. So 4, 5, 6. So let's read changing line number 5 from the card number 48, the well, to see what our special message is. The well is fed from a clear, cool spring. This represents good and honest character that is clean and refreshing as spring water. Though this line points to profit, advancement, and success, the water is not yet drawn, so the potential is not yet fully realized. It's not enough to have access to a good well. For it to be of real value, you must drink from it. In other words, you must walk your path. You can only claim knowledge through actual experience. Well, so what path is that for you? Where are you going with all of this feeling and all of this emotion? That should be clear here coming up. If you don't feel it now, then you will be feeling it soon because we have the Ace of Swords here. And whatever's going on right now that may feel confusing, emotional, and it could be hard on you at this time, just have faith that as the energy shifts and as things move forward, you will get those answers that you deserve and things will be in the way that you want them to be. So just keep taking care. I'm going to be doing the same. Thank you so much for listening. And I'm sorry for the extra emotion. It has been a heavy week for me as well. And I wanted to come on and do this reading for you. So I hope you liked it, and please subscribe. And I will be back soon with love readings for July. Thanks so much. Please subscribe to my channel for more Tantra and Tarot.